That is really not good. Oh no, and it's on the Tome too. Oh my god, I gotta fix that. So I wanted to try something a little different. I'm filming in 60 frames per second. I almost never do this. I kind of always shoot the same way. I wanted to mix it up and just kind of see how you guys felt about the frame rate, because I, for the life of me, cannot decide what frame rate to film in. I personally love 24. It looks so crispy, super nice, and just very cinematic. But I also feel like 60 frames per second, a lot of people like the way that looks more. I've tried it before in the past, but I just want to keep trying it again just to see how you guys like it. You guys saw the current state of the BRZ right now, so we have to go get it washed. It is disgusting because the damn sprinklers are everywhere around my apartment complex, and they just built that little covered parking thing out on the side, so I think I'm gonna ask to switch my spot. I don't know if any of you guys live in an apartment complex and deal with the same issue, but I guarantee there's 1,000 people who deal with the same thing, and it is the worst. So we need to go start this video out at the car wash, but I have some exciting stuff and just some other stuff to show you guys that pertains to modifications to the BRZ and pertains to why I've been a little bit absent lately. I've been struggling, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I've been struggling super hard lately, and instead of just kind of keeping to myself about it, I feel like I need to use the outlet that I have, which is you guys, literally. So I'm just gonna reach out and see what happens. So I'm gonna try and keep the video as uplifting as I possibly can, and we're gonna go over a lot of fun, exciting things too, but I feel like I need to explain why you guys are only getting one video every 5 days right now, or one video every week for the past 2 weeks, and I need to change it, but you're about to find out why I've been doing that. But first, it's car wash time because this car is so freaking filthy. It's disgusting. I need to do this. I've needed to do this for the past like 3 days. And I don't know if you know much about water spots on cars, but if you leave water spots on cars for very long, they stick and they like get into your paint, and I can't explain it, but it like etches into your paint, and it's so bad for it, and we gotta fix that right now. I'm freaking out on the inside. Okay, well, now that the car's clean, I gotta show you guys some cool stuff. What are all these huge ass boxes behind me? This is all part of the aero kit that you guys will see next week. I have never, ever had an aero kit on any car that I've ever owned before. So this is gonna be super fun because I've never installed one. The only thing I'm worried about is scraping everywhere now because the car's already really low, so scraping is already an issue. But now if you extend the front bumper a little bit and keep the same height and put something on the rear bumper, it's gonna get tough to not scrape like everywhere I go. And I have really steep entrances on the inside of my parking area to get into my apartment complex. But I figured I would show you guys what we have going for the BRZ, and I have a couple little baby mods over there, but those were sent to me by a couple different companies, and I'll get into those later. But really the main things right here are these boxes, and I don't have a box for this because I already tore it out of the box. This is not your average GR wing. This, if you look closely, is made of carbon fiber. I have been waiting for this particular piece for months. I had this made overseas because no one else was offering them over here, and it's not bad, but the clear coat on it isn't as good as I want it to be. It looks really good on camera, but in real life, if you could hold it and touch it and stuff like that, it just doesn't feel super thick. Like, it feels like the sun would fade it pretty fast. And it wasn't like insanely expensive either. It was actually really hard to find anybody who was making this stuff. And like, I had to reach out to like a ton of different companies just to see if anyone would even try to make it for me. And I eventually found one, but it did take 2 months to get to me. So that was super annoying, and there wasn't much info on the tracking. And you know how that is. how stressful it can be when you're waiting on something to come in the mail and it's taking forever and you have no updates, and then randomly it just shows up. These, on the other hand, I have had for 3 weeks now, and I just haven't installed them. Which brings me to a really short story. I always try to like keep everything uplifted on this channel and try to keep everybody in a good mood and just, but I need to be real with you, because like there's a difference between keeping things happy and keeping things like keeping you from the truth. And the truth is lately that I have been struggling with a lot of like stuff going on, like with family and with like other stuff, and it's just, it kind of took a toll on me for a while, and I let it affect me, and that's not good. A long time ago when I started this channel, like 2 years ago, that was the main reason why. I was going through a lot of stuff, and I just started to do this for fun, and it just kind of really had a positive, uplifting impact on my life. So I need to remember what makes me feel good, and that's you guys. So I need to just stop being I don't know, I don't want to say like I need to just stop struggling and do this, but like the second I picked up the camera again, like I just felt like, I don't know, I felt like a weight lifted off me a little bit, because this is something that I do for just personal enjoyment, and hopefully to bring you guys something that you can enjoy and just sit down and watch. And I feel like I needed to tell you guys that I've just been struggling lately, but I'm not gonna let it affect me anymore. I need to do this stuff. It pulls me out of my little ruts that I get in sometimes. I know everybody goes through this stuff, and I just want to say to you that if you're going through this stuff, I think the biggest thing that helped me was having friends or just people to talk to pull you out and distract you from stuff. And if you're going through anything right now, I don't know your situation, you could be in school, it could be work, it could be whatever, but if you're going through something, I highly recommend that you just reach out to anybody around you and just talk. Like, talking helps so much. And car parts. Talking and car parts. If you can do one or the other or both, that should definitely help you out. Or come talk to me. Not even lying. My Instagram, you guys can find it. I'm not putting it on the screen. That's not promotion. Enough of the depressing stuff. Car parts. Let's unbox these, because I do want to show you guys what this all looks like. Obviously, we see the carbon wing. I'm gonna clean this off real quick. I have clean clothes in my bed. All right. Obviously, item number one, we got the carbon spoiler, little duckbill wing. So I'm gonna put that. I don't know how much of this stuff I can fit in my bed. I mean, these are all big parts. All right. Item number two. I believe this is the rear diffuser, I want to say. Oh, all this stuff is from Aeroflow, by the way. I've seen these on a couple other people's cars before, and they look so freaking good, so I'm really happy to be working with them on this. These should be the side spat thingies. So like, imagine if you had a wheel here and a wheel right here. These are gonna sit on the outsides of your bumper like that. I don't know if I have them right. It might go like that or like that. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll find out when we install them. Also, that's another thing, is that we've struggled, like really struggled to find places to like install parts. I used to go to my friend Cameron Alfred's house, but he has recently gotten super busy, which is a good thing, but he doesn't have the time for me to come by at the moment because he's so busy with his brand Karma Speed and stuff like that. So we can't go to Cameron's house right now, but I'm just gonna go out and say it. We do have a garage space to work out of now, which is pretty cool, but I haven't been there yet. I think the first time I'm gonna go there might be next week, but my friend Jesse, who owns JDL that I do work with, also said that we can come and use his spot anytime. I'd be totally fine just doing stuff out of a garage. Like, I would, if I had a 2-car garage here or even a 1-car garage here, I would totally be fine with just doing stuff out of the garage, but I don't have that. So I needed to look for a space, and we found one. So we have a space of our own, and we have a space to go to if we can't go there. And it has a 2-post lift in it. It has, well, all right, I'm not gonna get too far in depth because I want to show you guys it also. It's really cool. But, and then of course Jesse said that we can come and use his shop and his lift and everything. Back to the little unboxing here. We've got the spats right there and the main piece right here, which this is really cool. This is the rear diffuser for the car. Ooh, damn. Yo, look at this thing. Dude, this is so aggressive. Look at that. Like a blade on the back of my car. That's gonna look so sick. So it's gonna sit in the back of the car like this, just like that. And actually, so I think this is technically the top right here. That's what's gonna mount underneath the car. It's on the back of the car like that. And then you would have the rear spat thingies sticking out on the sides of the car like that. And it just kind of completes the whole bumper look. Yeah, that's gonna look really, really good. I also was kind of expecting this stuff to be plastic. It's not, it's metal. And that brings us to the next giant box. I would think that it would be pretty obvious as to what you might think is in here. And these are huge. Like, I didn't think It would be, because I mean the side of the car from outside doesn't look that big. Okay. Also metal. Very nice. I don't know if we're gonna have room for everything on the bed. And these are really cool too. They have like this shark fin thing going on. So this is gonna be the rear end of the car, and that's gonna be the front end. And these stick out a decent amount. I mean, like, these are the mounting holes right there. These are sweet. I mean, you can see they have the little fin in the back. So those will sit on either side of the car like that. Next part has to be one of my favorites, which is this giant box right here. And when I say giant box, I mean, you saw how big the splitters were. This is a giant box. I don't even think I can open this one on the bed. I'm gonna open on the floor. And just like the splitter, it has the little shark fin things on both edges. I think this is their V2 splitter. I'm pretty sure the V1 doesn't have the little like fin things on the edges right there. Again, made of metal like the other ones. I think it's powder coated maybe, or just like normally painted, or I don't know what it is, but I would assume it's powder coat. But man, it just looks so good. So we got the splitter, the side skirts, the rear diffuser, and the carbon wing. Just gonna say though, I'm pretty sure some of these things do require like drilling, and definitely for the wing, that definitely requires drilling and 3M tape, which I do have. But yeah, the BRZ is about to get a lot of aero stuff. And this is just the beginning of stuff that we're working on right now. Like, pretty soon, Jesse's gonna start working up the turbo kit for this car. Like I said, I have other wheels on the way, so we have a ton of stuff headed our direction for this build. And I just can't wait to see the car transform through like different stages. It's gonna look really awesome. And like I said, this car is a dream build for me. So it's gonna be like everything that I've wanted to do, like up and through like all the stages, which I'm sure it's gonna have many stages in its life. Like right now, it's gonna be like the bolt-on OEM plus type of stuff. Stock body, like no cutting. Next year, well, you're gonna have to stick around for all the other stuff, but it's already planned. I just need to get my stupid ass head in the right spot and make videos, because like I have the stuff. I mean, you guys see I have all this stuff to put on the car and more, and all this stuff behind me. Also, I don't know if you guys would want a part 1, 2, and 3 of like part 1, we do the splitter, part 2, we do the side skirts, part 3, we do the diffuser. Or if you just want one really big video, I don't know, but just leave it in the comment section whether you would have more fun doing a 3-day series, like all in a row, like day 1, 2, and 3, like posted up consecutively, or just one big video. But yeah, for right now, this is the parts that we are looking at installing next week. I know I can't see what all this stuff looks like on the car, but I can get an idea of what the spoiler looks like on the car. So I might just go and balance it out there on the trunk, maybe just to get a little idea of what it looks like. I mean, obviously it's gonna look cool, but like I still want to see it. I swear to God, carbon accents are the best looking accents to any car, especially a white car. Oh, and that view from down below, dude, that looks so good. Had to see what that looked like on the car. Oh my God, that looks so awesome. I wonder if you could see it. Can you see it from the rear view? Oh yeah, you can. You can see the edge of it right there. That little spot right there. That is so sick. After you see this video, I'm already going to be working on all the aero stuff. So we've got plenty of stuff to do. I just need to not be... It was just my fault. Like, me not doing this is my fault. And I guess I was just kind of going through some times. It's not all smiles and happiness like social media and YouTube might make it seem. I only show you guys the good stuff. Like, there's bad stuff that happens too, but obviously that's personal, so I'm not going to show it to you. But I just want to let you guys know that it's not just like if you're going through something, like it's not just you. Like everybody has their time when they are struggling. So if you or someone you know is going through some stuff, just be there for them, because going through it alone makes it so much harder. So I'm just going to leave it on that note. Like I said, guys, more videos are going to be coming soon, and I want to introduce the shop space to you guys eventually, which is going to be really sick. I've been looking for a really long time to find a shop space that I can get to actually... There's a bird right next to my head. Oh, stop. No, don't come over here. Oh my God. Bro, okay, all right. I thought he was gonna come over. Dude looked like he was about to hop in my car. All right, oh yeah, also let me know if you guys like the 60 frames per second. Maybe I'll just bust it out on like vlogs or something like that, or little videos. I don't know, but I do really like the cinematic look of 24, but I don't know, a lot of people use 60 nowadays, and I don't want to be making you guys feel like I'm leaving you in the dust in terms of what the videos look like. I'm gonna leave it right here. I will see you guys very shortly in the next video. Remember to always try and stay positive, whatever you're going through. It's always temporary, and it just takes time for things to get better. Stay driven and pursue happiness at all costs. That's why I tell you guys this. I need to tell myself that sometimes, but whatever it is you're going through and what I'm going through, it's gonna be okay. And I'm so excited to put on the aero. It's gonna look so sick, and that is what we're gonna be doing next. So I will see you guys when it's time to install the aero on the car. I'm gonna leave it here. See you later.